So if you guys don't know, the update is going to be taking place very, very soon. The maintenance usually lasts about 5 hours, all right? And I think they did already post the maintenance information right here. All right, so it is going to be the normal time of 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Korean Standard Time. For the United States, players, just like myself, we had the daylight saving, all right? So the time has kind of changed a little. So instead of it being something like 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. for PST time, it's gonna be actually now going to be from 9 p.m. all the way up to 2 a.m. For PST, and then for CST, just like me, where I am Central Standard Time, it's gonna be from 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. all right, on November 22nd. And then for EST, it's gonna be from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. November 22nd. And MST is actually going to be from 11 or 10 p.m. 10 p.m. all the way up to 3 a.m. all right. So that's gonna be the time. It's just kind of daylight saving changes a little bit, but here are some things that you guys do want to keep in mind, all right, before we go on to the maintenance. And there are going to be a couple things, all right. First of all, you want to do all the raid virtual mine, so take advantage of all the stuff that are going to be disappearing, of course, all right. So the mine stuff, the voyage, if you haven't done that yet, light of abundances, get your last couple pools, do your golden pass, do the hall of encounter if you really care, and then do all the other stuff, and then the raid as well. I actually have to do the raid too. I'll try to grind the raid, but yeah, you do all those stuff, get all the stuff, make sure to open the keys and stuff like that. All right, and that is gonna be the good thing to do, all right, because you don't want to miss out on the free stuff, right? But another thing you want to do is the trial grounds is actually resetting very, very soon. In 3 hours and 30 minutes, trial ground is resetting. You do not want to go and spend this right away. The reason why I say this is because of the fact that we are going to be getting a new crystal gem, Frost Queens. All right, and Frost Queen is going to be added onto here. All right, which means you want to save your battles, because if you want to try and get Frost Queen's crystal gem, then you're going to need to go and do this, right? So don't spend it, all right? Don't spend it yet, all right? Besides that, the quills and stuff, it's all going to be the same. The next thing that you want to save, and if possible, it's going to be right over here. So right now, the attempt for the dragon egg, if you have it at 15 out of 15 after the reset, then go up to 12 out of 15. No, actually, no, do not do that, because the reset is going to go all the way up to the next day. If you're not gonna log in after the update until the the reset, then spend it. But if that's not the case, then save it, all right. And then most likely that is going to be used for you to try and pull for Icicle Yeti. So you don't want to spend this either, all right. And then of course farm your purity crystals from the Tower of Sweet Chaos and stuff like that, all right. And besides that, make sure to kind of do the basics. Don't spend on olive anymore, all right. Fettuccine, I would say, if you haven't spent and haven't gotten fettuccine yet, then probably, all right, probably get one copy. But besides that, not too much of a problem. Saving the crystals, the reason why I say this is because you can use the crystals to do other things later on, especially with no epic cookie being available this particular update, right? You can always go and get some of these, like extra stuff. Like you're gonna have the chest, and you're gonna have the purity crystals that you can buy. You have your most likely the legendary gotcha currencies that you can buy as well. So you do want to probably save your crystals for those things rather than spending it on olive. You don't want to spend it on olive, all right? But hopefully, you guys save up all this stuff. And then the last thing that I guess I can possibly save for you guys to try and save would be the magic lavatory. we're getting Snow Sugar's magic candy, which means that you might want to try to make it. I don't know if you really want to, but if you want to try, to not spend money and then use the magic lavatory, then probably save your purity crystals, save your materials, and then once Snow Sugar comes out, then just mass spam this thing, for the material. But that is pretty much what we got. All the basic stuff, queue your stuff, send your balloon, send your train, and all that stuff is basic. Every time you should be doing that. But for this particular one, the trial ground, the egg hatching, and the magic candy materials are going to be the crucial things that you guys want to go and keep in mind and watch out for. All right.